The following videos were shared by Haley Moore, who ever since sharing these eerie recordings seems to have vanished from the internet completely, uncovered in another video. It becomes apparent that Haley seems to have been building extremely creepy dolls that at night have been recorded moving all on their own. Creepy for sure, but it all escalated when her own kid had to deal with the following encounter. First, one of the toys underneath the bed lit up without any interaction. And then the young girl is seemingly getting grabbed and dragged further underneath the bed. The room has been locked up after that for a few days, until the mother posted this.
So I've been getting a lot of questions. People have been asking me, have you been in the room? Have you guys looked under the bed? No, we haven't. We haven't been in the room in the last 2 days. We've been a little scared. I should not be this scared right now. Oh my god.
As the mother lifts the blanket, we see the doll move, which terrified her so much that she left the apartment for a few days after this. They are still investigating what is going on in her home. And we will keep our eyes open should her profile reappear again, that is. The next clip was uploaded by Q and comes to us from Japan. The premise of this video is quite simple. We see a man taking a tour through a house that seems to be called the House of Mirrors. It does seem quite normal at first. However, as the man makes his way through, there does seem to be an awful lot of mirrors. Creepy. Ghosts and mirrors have been associated with each other for a long time, and for a lot of people, mirrors can give them a serious feeling of unease. They are believed to be portals to other worlds or windows into the afterlife. Could this be why this house is so filled with them? Back to the video. The man is walking around a particularly dark portion of the house. When he peeks into one of the mirrors, and we see a door opening behind him. Spooky, right? But by far the creepiest moment is this one. Watch and see for yourself. Something seems to be appearing right behind him. A person perhaps. Impossible, however, since this place was abandoned. Was it an intruder, or did something paranormal unfold here? Extremely scary in my opinion. Now we check out another Reddit submission from user mgirl. The young woman suspects that the security camera in her grandma's bedroom, in which her little kid was having a sleepover one night, captured a spirit which was visiting her little son. She states, "This was years ago and the camera wasn't high resolution and choppy, and I was never sent the video by my aunt. She only shared this picture. My grandma had passed away a few months prior, and I believe her spirit was comforting my son that night. You can see her as she looked around the time she passed, the varicose veins and her easily bruised lady skin, covered with bruises due to her blood thinner meds, her hair not done, and the same muumuu nightgown my grandma wore often. So, could the young woman be right, and her son was visited by the spirit of her late grandma? The following recordings stem from a channel called The Dead Man's Hand. He appears to explore abandoned places with his friends. On the hunt for the paranormal, they made it into an abandoned building at night, and the description says that he could capture some demonic growls.
What are you talking about, man? Where's my flashlight? It's just like a building. Let's go to another building. Yeah, we're going to another building.
What the? Alright, I just tripped myself out, but I got it on camera, so it's alright. I just saw someone on those stairs. I swear to God.
To me, the first one surely sounds more like a burp than anything. The video ends abruptly after capturing the second one, so I can't determine it. But what do I know? What I find way more interesting is the following capture that the camera operator made in another abandoned house. The group opens a locked door to the second floor of this building. The cameraman is the first person to take the stairs, and it is up there where he comes across an ominous apparition.
Careful about the floor, bro. I'm looking down through it.
We should definitely go one at a time.
Alright, I just tripped myself out again. I hopefully got that on camera.
Some say it could be a devilish figure, escaping to the left. I have really no idea what this could be myself. Now we want to take a look at another mysterious recording shared by the channel Fourth Wall. It is said that a security camera, which is mounted on a pole to overlook an old cemetery in Japan, has captured something quite unique this night. The cemetery is notorious for many strange sightings and reports. A security guard noticed that something seemed to be moving on this recording. Of course, the footage is not the best, but some say this could be a silhouette. Is that so? The staff also shared another clip from a nightly visitor that got spooked off the premises after going for a nightly walk. he believes to have captured a spirit here. Really strange to say the least. The following video was captured by a mother who was out with her little one to take a nice walk in the local forest. What happened then can only be described as an extremely terrifying encounter.
You say hi? No? You don't want to say hi? What was that? Where are you going? Where do you think you're going? What the hell? Hey you, come on, let's get out of here. So I'm still walking this trail and I keep hearing that same scream. Here it is again. This is so freaking crazy. I can't even imagine what it could be. Like, it's definitely not a bird or some kind of animal. What the hell? And I don't know if you guys can tell, but that definitely sounds louder. So I am pretty sure that whatever this is getting a lot closer. Ugh. Okay, so I'm way farther down the trail and that screaming is definitely getting way louder and way closer.
The mother states that she believes that these sounds were stemming from a Wendigo or a skinwalker and that she isn't planning on returning to these woods anytime soon. Could she be right, or was this all just an act? The following video was uploaded by user RedDirtAngler405 to the paranormal section of Reddit. Apparently, the man has set up a security camera in his living room, since he feels that pretty suspicious events are unfolding at night. He wakes up to loud noises that seem to have no explanation. One night, the camera detected movement and started recording. A dark, hazy mist can be seen flying through the room. The origins of this shadow are unclear. Some people think that it might have just been a bug flying close to a light. Others think that this is pretty unrealistic, however. What do you think? Are we being witness to a paranormal event here? Or did Angler's camera merely pick up an insect that night? We are following Hassan Barbar on a new adventure of his. He's an urban explorer and paranormal ghost hunter who likes to seek out jinns and other spirits. Tonight he will explore another abandoned building where nobody besides a couple of animals seem to set foot in anymore. After he scouts out the perimeter, he captures the first odd occurrence without even noticing.
في صوت.
No idea what that is. Nothing significant is happening for quite some time, and Hassan is exploring this area a bit further.
طبعا يا اخوان وضع ما بطمن خاصة مع الكلب. في شو؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ايه والله العظيم في اشي يا اخوان. بسم الله. والله العظيم في اشي كان في حدا هون؟
It appears that the same figure is back, looking at them and disappearing to the right. Is it a djinn? And just a few moments later, when the figure cannot be seen anymore, a face is peeking out of the hole right behind Hassan. And then his investigation ended. Truly spooky. The following video was recorded by two young guys who were staying at a cabin close to the woods. It was found on Reddit, and apparently it is said that the guys heard some really odd noises from the outside, and it didn't sound like a bear or any kind of animal actually, which is the reason why they decided to check it out a bit further. And one of the men then starts documenting, while the other one makes it towards the noises. And maybe they came across an unexpected surprise. Let's take a look. What appears to be a tall creature is walking out of the woodworks towards the man. It has a disproportionate body, or does it? Some say they only can make out two very big legs and a head that is dangling on what appears to be a chest-like body part. I'm really interested in what you guys can see. Unfortunately, the clip ends abruptly, but the man fled this scene in fear. At least that's what the description said. Could it just be a costume, perhaps? Or did they come across a really creepy creature that night? Mysterious. This case has been shared by Yeti Bronzo, who states that he and a few colleagues are working the night shift in a pretty old hotel. They hear and see some pretty unsettling things in the guest rooms ever so often.
There's the phone. No one's calling. No one's here. Everything's chilling. Yep, okay. No one here, no phone calls. I'm out. This is weird.
But even the elevator seems to inhabit some ghostly activity. Nobody was there at the time, so was this a ghost voice? One evening,
one's calling.
a
No one's
co-worker
here.
of Yeti had captured
Everyone's
something even more unsettling in the same room. She was just cleaning it out and preparing it for new furniture with a colleague, and nobody else was staying on this
Yeah,
floor.
okay.
I felt bad.
How do you up the stairs?
I don't know, but I mean, I felt bad, but also.
No, don't feel bad. It's just terrible.
Can you hold it? I'm gonna clean it real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so my sister, she graduates in 2 days, and I asked for the whole weekend off because here
In this corner?
the right corner.
Okay. Or in that corner. I don't know. I mean, like, I know it's super dark right now, but I feel like personally it would look better in this area. There's just too much backlight. There's like not enough good, I don't know.
That's true, but I mean, you can see if someone's trying to like break into your room. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Weirdo.
There is a dark silhouette reflecting in the mirror, which then, only seconds later, seems to have vanished. Which makes the staff believe that this room might indeed be haunted by a former resident. Spooky for sure. Imagine you find yourself alone riding a motorcycle through the forest. As you venture deeper, you become witness to scattered bones on the ground. This was the beginning of a creepy journey that Owen, a young man who enjoys adventurous motorcycle rides through mountains and forests, had to experience. It was during an afternoon, while he was riding through a forest, that he encountered the following.
This is where most people would turn around. If you turn around, you never get to see what's on the other side. That's where all the gold is waiting over there. Could be missing out what's on the other side. Hello?
Various obstacles began to hinder his path, tree trunks that, for some reason, were blocking the road. This was already pretty strange. Who would do something like this? And as Owen tried to remove the tree trunks, something odd happened. It seemed that Owen captured the cries of a person asking for help. And now it gets a bit strange. People commented that they believe this to have been the cries of a skinwalker to lure Owen towards them. This might also explain the barricaded pathway, but it's worth noting that after hearing that, Owen tried to convince himself that the sounds had been produced by a wild animal, which would be a reasonable response in my opinion. However, Owen didn't find the origin of these noises that day, and it took over a month before he returned to this area for another motorcycle adventure, and this is when the following was captured.
Oh god, bones are still here. I don't like this at all. Oh god, there's even more bones than last time. It's been a few months since I filmed the last video, because honestly I've just been too scared to come up here. Definitely a lot more overgrown than last time. I'm hoping that since it's been such a long time that I don't think anything will happen this time. I think that tree is actually gone. This road's been cleared. Looks like we've already passed it a while ago, but that tree is gone. Oh! It's just dark as hell in here. I'm probably gonna turn around soon. Oh, there's two ways. Holy dude, this trail goes on forever. It just got really quiet really fast.
This time, something was there, with him, just meters away from Owen, right as he arrived at the crossroads. A strange-looking creature that had noticed Owen's presence, and it seemed to stare directly at him. He decided to turn around and leave the site. What do you think this could have been? Do you believe he truly encountered a skinwalker? Following an unclear sound in the woods, this man captured an unknown creature. Now we're delving into a bone-chilling incident that occurred on August 4th. Two friends on a daring mission to explore a church that's been the talk of town. Many locals and neighbors have kept their distance, and for good reason. The chapel had been sealed off. Shrouded in mystery, speculations ran wild about the weird occurrences inside. Even the local priest transferred to another church, leaving behind only vague explanations. 3 months had passed since the chapel's closure, and curiosity got the best of the two friends. They hatched a plan to break in and uncover its secrets, but little did they know this would prove to be a decision they'd regret.
It's like 3 months in.
Oh my god, yes. Okay. Let's go. Yep. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. There's a light on. The light's the everlasting light. It's in every church. It's always supposed to be on. It's freezing, actually. Oh my god, it smells. Oh my god. I'm trying to step on. Boy. That was disgusting. What the? Let's go upstairs.
More.
Oh my god. These things are everywhere. It's cold as hell. No, I hear something. heard something.
Get out.
I don't know.
As they gazed back at the playhouse, the door shut with an eerie force, and panic sets in. They run as fast as they can. No explanation for the door's movement, but it gets stranger. Before entering, they heard whispers, faint and haunting. Some say it sounds like people praying, or perhaps children whispering. Could that be so? The context fits, given the chapel's playroom. Another really odd sighting were insects littering the carpets, a morbid scene of worms and other bugs. What caused this unsettling phenomenon? The answers remain elusive. Did something otherworldly unfold in this old church? Or how else could we explain these encounters? The truth is just as mysterious as the whispers echoing in that chapel. User Reslan has shared the pretty strange encounter in the paranormal section of Reddit. He lives in Malaysia and was out the night when this video was recorded. He states that initially his eye had caught a strange shape at the other side of the street. Besides an unusual weeping noise, he felt that what he was seeing was relatively unnatural. Now let's dive into the experiences of Dustin Lee Frazier again, who works the night shift at a hotel and diner nestled in the Appalachian Mountains. Over the years, Dustin has had several unsettling encounters with what he believes to be supernatural entities. As the last person left to lock up each night, he often finds himself alone when these eerie occurrences happen. Late into his shifts, Dustin frequently hears ghostly voices, seemingly trying to get his attention. To document these strange events, he has made it a habit to record on his phone whenever he senses a presence. One particularly unsettling video was captured in the storage room, and the footage has left him struggling to explain what he recorded.
Freezing in here. Okay. I don't work in housekeeping, so I don't know. Okay. What else? Oh, pillowcases. Oh, I probably shouldn't have. Oh, okay. Whoops. Wait, no, those are wrong. That's not pull towels. I'm not entirely sure.
Upon entering the storage room, Dustin immediately noticed a significant drop in temperature. Disembodied voices seemed to respond with whispers. Unfazed, he continued his task of gathering bed sheets. However, when he turned the camera toward himself, a chilling voice was captured on tape saying, "Behind you!" The tone of the voice was far from friendly, adding to the overall unsettling atmosphere of his workplace. With such eerie occurrences becoming a regular part of his job, Dustin's workplace has become one of the most mysterious and unnerving environments imaginable. What could be causing these disturbances, and how will he cope with them? The mystery remains as he continues to face these ghostly encounters.